Okay, well, yeah, but I mean, like when you're talking about that side of the field versus this side.
Yeah. Well, on offense, you can say they're.
I'm just gonna say so and be like, oh, he got the ball.
You're gonna like
Yes,
When you use relative directions, you just have to say what it's relative to.
Y'all want the rosters then if they're commentating?
Wait, we're commentating.
Yo, let's commentate,
Wait, are you
baby.
commentating? I thought we were.
I've never commentated before.
Okay.
Me neither.
Jung, we got it.
Okay, Joe.
Yeah.
Hey, how are
we
you?
live?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, sick.
We've been a
Well,
little live for a while. Estos bien? That's Spanish for you good, I think. I don't know what else speaks Spanish.
and Chris LeCompte getting the game started. Beautiful, 60 degrees and sunny.
perfect Quidditch weather, let me tell you.
Perfect ball weather, certainly.
We don't stand by the actions of J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, Meredith!
Let's get a view of the field.
We'll have starters soon once we see all the numbers.
Interesting choice. For which? Brown to defend this side, but they also got luggage, which means UVM to block it.
Yeah.
Interesting choice.
And players live.
Brown starting with control.
Brown is defending against UVM. UVM is playing into the sun and starting with quad ball.
Jack Naldovir starts with the bludger for UVM. Quad goes to number 22.
Holly Flathers in the green headband, chasing
UVM
around
looking
the
to
top.
drive.
UVM passing around the outside. Chaser is beat. And
Brown beater is able to clean up.
darted by Carson Asua, finally picked up by Tommy Flathers. Looking to play a slow possession setup.
Brown starts with control.
Playing a slow passing game around the outside of the offensive area. Richardson to Flathers. Flathers back to Richardson. Richardson looking for a hole. Flathers almost at the hoop. Richardson shooting over the top to Asua and a goal for Brown. Scores 10-0 to Brown.
What's the number on that?
The number on which?
Sue.
Let's see. Carson Asua is number 1.
Number 1. All right.
And the ball
UVM bring up
went
the ball.
well past the end line, forcing UVM to take a slow possession here. Looking to pass around the top and get the ball away from Tommy Flathers. Driving on Tommy Flathers. Flathers has the wrap. The ball is out. Flathers dives but misses. Ball is back to... Well, it looks like the ball went...
This will be a quad ball turnover and a dodgeball turnover.
So the ball did pass through the hoops, but the goal isn't going to count because the scoring player committed a foul before the goal was scored, swatting the dodgeball. As a chaser, you're not allowed to intentionally affect the direction of the dodgeball. You can get hit by it, but you can't swat at it. So that call is negating the goal and giving a turnover to Brown. Tommy Flathers again in the keeper headband.
Rather,
bringing
you
the
want me
ball
to
up
help
the
with?
field. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. This is Brown. You take care of Brown.
And Meredith Chang dancing into space on the right side of the field, passing back. Oh, that's Ifan, sorry.
Let's see, Tom!
Flathers with the ball back over the top of the hoops to Richardson. And on the ground, picked up by the UVM keeper.
Yeah, UVM keeper is starting with
Richardson looks to strip from behind, but the keeper notices just in time.
I think that is number 23. No, that's number 3, who is Fortin. Oh, great move there by number 22 by UVM.
Yeah, fantastic juke by the UVM chaser.
Unfortunately, it was just before.
Yeah, the ball passed through the hoops, but the player was beat.
Scoreboard. Brown has 10, not 100.
So the goal was
not good.
The goal was not good, yeah. So
was not good
it's
from
still
UVM.
10-0 for Brown.
Brown starting with the ball now.
No, because it was beat before.
Oh, okay.
Going to number 12, Flathers on the left.
I guess that's why you
Flathers juking around the UVM keeper. Passes over Will Richardson's head. Richardson gets the ball out of trouble, passing to Tony Flathers. Flathers driving down the field, set a screen by Ifan, and
Not able to get the beat off.
head ref Chris LeCompte is ruling that Tommy was beat before he threw that pass, and it was not natural motion, so it's an automatic turnover to UVM.
UVM bring up the ball now on number 3, Fortin. UVM has gained control. We will make good use of that.
Passing around to the right side, almost at the goal, bouncing just off the rim.
And the number 6, Atkinson, was not able to finish there, though.
Will Richardson putting a little bit of pressure on the ball, maybe just enough to...
All right, Brown making some subs now. We want to get the
Yeah, so we've got number 12 coming in. That's
Kalen Brown. Wait, 21, Kalen Brown, and number 1, I'm not sure, but that is Ahmed Shah. Yeah, number 0, Ahmed Shah. All right, Brown moving the ball around slowly.
round of beat on Shaw in the backfield. And just barely managing to keep the ball in bounds to avoid the turnover. Throw to Ifan and Thief, and allowing UVM to pick up the ball. Meredith Chang putting pressure on the outside. No bludger situation for UVM. Will Richardson looking to make a hit, and it looks like a goal for UVM, making the score 10-10.
Goal there by number 3, Jack Fortin. Great finish there.
Ball
Number
made
3.
live by that's Brown keeper number 21, and you just said their name, Jung.
Kalen Brown.
Kalen
Yes.
Brown.
Not confusing
That
at all.
should be easy to remember.
Yes,
for me.
Brown on Brown.
I hope I don't forget that.
Yeah.
And Will Richardson juking in the front of the field, tackled by the UVM keeper, passing out to 0, Shaw. Ball
Ball goes
broken
to
up,
number 9,
loose.
who has the
Ifan
ball.
picks it up,
Will Richardson
passes to
feeds.
Will, but Will's
Oh,
feet.
Brown's looking to drive. UVM looking to drive here was number 3, Jack Fortin, but UVM has a
slows up when they
bludger.
see the buzzer back. And number 5,
Brown should look to
Jocelyn.
press here as UVM doesn't have the beater up, but they're not taking advantage. All right.
And slowing down the possession to get their beaters into the game. Brown holding control.
Stay tall, Kalen. Yup.
And an outside shot from the UVM keeper scores on the short hoop, making the score 20-10 for UVM.
Brown just not able to shift there. It was a goaltenders. All right, and that's number 21, Kalen Brown, coming up with the quad ball now. Over to number 13, Richardson. And that would be a new beater in.
That's
Junu Park. They're wearing some of the old jerseys, so the name on the back will not be accurate.
It's always kind of the case with fall quad ball.
Yep.
You've always got a mix of returners and new players. Brown's had a fantastic recruiting year. Will
Richardson
looking to shoot, blocked by a UVM chaser number 6. Will shooting again, and it's in. Beat just after the goal, making the score 20-20. Tie game. UVM
making some subs.
Make a keeper sub. And
Number
another
8 in
chaser.
now for Carter Goudreau as a chaser. And number 76, Jack Wright, in for keeper.
Yup, we're big, Kalen. We're big. Right, that's your job.
UVM number 12 looking to drive, coming in.
And a fantastic beat by, I believe that's Jocelyn.
And that is an open field for Will Richardson.
Will Richardson Passing to Shaw.
Oh, and Will
Oh,
Richardson just comes off
Chris
room.
LeConte is calling Will Richardson off broom before he made the pass there. So that forces a turnover to UVM. Unfortunate for Brown because they had a 2-on-1 in what's usually a very easy scoring situation. Shaw diving for the ball, almost getting there. Nearly a turnover. UVM looking to take advantage of the chaos, passing near hoop and putting the ball out of bounds.
UVM making the right move there, just taking the shot. You don't want to lose the quad ball at midfield with no leaders back. But UVM able to get control off that play though.
Brown taking advantage of this slow inbound to make a few chaser subs. They've done essentially a full chaser line rotation. Coming in is
Number 6,
Ogunbi,
and also that is Rana, who is number 19,
Kazizada, I believe is the last name. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm very sorry if I'm messing up your names.
They're shifting.
Alright, Slathers with the ball now.
And who you're going at.
And I also didn't mention Max Cairo also coming in. Returner, second-year player for Brown.
Oh, over to
And shot just over. Battle in the backfield. Tommy Flathers driving through all four and scores on the top hoop.
Hey, way to get control.
Tommy Flathers taking advantage of that no bludger situation.
I mean, Tommy Flathers basically went through the entire UVM team there, blocking 2 beats and
Well,
also
at
keeping
least
around
all
4
of
chasers.
At least all of the chasers.
Otherwise,
Tommy Flathers will do that to you.
Come on, Brown.
Carter Boudreau with the ball. Eyeing the beater. Passing around the outside.
Alright, back up to Boudreau.
And it looks like we've had a
Seeing
beater
they can
sub
shoot.
for Brown that I
And
didn't
the,
notice. Number 10, Junyu Park.
10 minutes.
And Jocelyn Chang subbing out for
Anna.
That's good.
Anna Di Fabio, number 27.
You guys have control. They only have one.
An additional chaser sub has also happened. We've got I mentioned Kazizada. Okay, yeah, I already. Okay, passing the ball around the outside to Max. I forget his last name. Ball just over the head of Kazizada and out of bounds. Inbound.
It's hits.
Playing slowly, even though Brown doesn't have any cross balls. Now they've caught on.
Will they be able to get past?
Tommy makes the route.
Look at him, pass.
Passing to Carter Boudreau, who scores.
Great pass there when wrapped up by number 76, Dan right to Carter Boudreau.
Once again, a tie game, 30-30.
And number 76, Jack Wright rocking the pajamas.
As always.
Minions on.
Ogunbi back to Flathers. Flathers to Kazizada.
Contact from behind. From line number 76. Yellow card. 1 minute in the box until Brown scores. Penalty, Brown.
So that's a penalty on the UVM keeper.
Kept moving, good.
Chris LeConte stopping play. Tommy Flathers will get to keep the ball when the whistle is blown and has a good angle on that near hoop. Has probably a very good chance of scoring.
Does someone have a 1 minute?
Passing out to Kairoku's beat, and UVM picks up the ball.
Hey, they're still down a chaser, right? Yeah, no. Still down a chaser.
Are you going to take it slow with this possession, hoping to run out the penalty? Carter Boudreau wins the ball.
You can afford to send Max.
UVM trying to see if they can get some good passes and.
Max, be aggressive.
keep the possession alive.
Brown coach Eric Berglund calling out, encouraging his players to be aggressive in this defensive position to take
Balls
advantage
goes
of the
left
power
to
play.
Rose, number 12 Rose, and Brown looking to taking it slow still because
They're not with you. Now they're with you.
Yeah, and both UVM beaters
UVM still
already
lose control.
back in their
Yep.
own side of the half before they even lose possession, trying to make sure there's no chance of Brown
Hey, 8
running a
seconds
fast
left
break
on the
while
penalty.
UVM is short-staffed. And
You're good.
Anant Cassius beating basically all of the players around the hoops,
Fall back, fall back, fall
but
back.
it's not enough. Ball falls into the hands of the UVM keeper.
UVM beaters doing a great job there, helping their defense throughout that power play. All right, number 12 Rose now up with the quad ball.
And UVM back up to full strength.
Make work on this play. Make work.
Slow ball around the outside, trying to force Tommy Flathers to use some of his energy. And it'll be putting enough pressure on the ball to keep it out of the hoop, passing back up to the top,
Get that chaser!
attacking up the middle,
Good, hey.
and our ARs are showing a penalty. And head ref Chris Lecomte is stopping play to figure out what the penalty is here. The penalty, the assistant refs were motioning that the penalty was against the Brown defense.
Yeah, I saw that. That was questionable.
It's gonna break.
Lunar action. Playing after beat. Brown, number 4. It's a blue card. 1 minute in the box until Vermont scores. This will be a dodgeball turnover.
So the penalty is on Brown beater Asua, and it's Cassius. Sorry. And so it was playing after beat, a blue card, and so it comes with a dodgeball turnover. But because it's a blue card and not a yellow card, it does not also come with a quaffle turnover. So Brown gets to keep the quaffle.
We have
And
subs out, which is number 11 Spencer Conrad, and on the right that would be
Spencer!
Eric
Spencer!
Vartani, number 23.
Come here.
Hard ball!
dodged by Carson Asua, driving in,
Oh, nice.
looking at the other beater, passing out just as the beat is thrown. Pyro passing back to scores down the player.
Great ball movement by Brown, and way to keep the ball moving just as you get beat. And it's very hard to shift around that many good passes.
All of the only Brown beater is now beat out, leaving a easy goal for UVM, driving in.
Brown not able to shift to cover the hoops there.
Now Brown back up to full strength. Did you see who scored that, John?
Scoreboard.
I did not.
Score is 40-40.
Actually, I believe
tie
that was.
game.
I think that was number 6, Owen Atkinson.
Okay. Yeah, put down 6.
Let me know for 15.
Pass it around, Preston! Get it behind!
And Brown has had a beater sub. Madison Naval, number 2.
Oh, so go into settings. You can go into settings and you can.
Anant Cassius retreating away from the 3 beater.
Tell the head ref.
And Chris Lecomte calling boundary.
Yep, it's 15 now. Okay. It should be about 15.
Yeah, it's about 15.
Tell them 15.
Brown chaser number 11, Spencer Conrad, just barely stepped out of
Chris,
bounds
wait,
there.
Chris. Is he off broom?
No.
Okay.
On the whistle!
UVM inbounding with their keeper.
15 minutes! Up, Brown!
15 minutes into this game, 5 minutes left until the flag runner comes out.
A close game and still 4-4. And another low-scoring game too. Both teams defending very well.
Good, Maddie, good. You see, good.
Well, Jocelyn Tang doing some great pressure there.
Aggressive play from Brown.
Step up, Maddie, step
Now they're
up.
down to 1 dodgeball. UVM passing. looking to find an open hoop, not finding one. Beat thrown by Anant Cassius, and Carson Asua holds the ball.
It's Asua.
It's
Asua.
oh, okay. Asua, like emphasis on the A.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for that.
And we have Ty Tori Lindsay coming in now as speeder for UVM for Brown. Number 17.
I think Tyshawn's got to be a senior now, right?
Yes, and also I'm not sure if did we get Maddie.
Madison Naval, yeah, number 2. Subbed a couple of possessions.
Oh, and the pass sails over the head of Chan
On the ground.
UVM in bounds.
Oh!
And that's no good.
Almost
running
goal,
now.
but bouncing right off the mid-bar. Spencer running down the field. Chris Lecomte calling a stoppage in play.
Could be a contact penalty there.
Yeah.
No.
Wait, calling a contact on Brown chaser number 11, Spencer Conrad. Eric Berglund coming out to argue that penalty. Chris Lecomte shuts him down.
Not taking any of it. All right, UVM was a quad ball now.
To me, that really didn't look good.
Starting with
Passing
number
off
9,
to the keeper, forcing
Balda.
Asua to retreat back into the Brown zone.
All right, UVM coming up with the ball with number 6 Atkinson as a keeper, drying it off a little bit. The field is still a little wet. My ball goes to number 7 Thompson. Back to Atkinson. Now over to number 9 Balda. Trying to shoot or pass, and just misses.
And Carson Asua picks up the ball in his own zone and steps out of the zone, gets wrapped up and beat. And Jocelyn Chang turtling with the ball. Head ref Chris Lecomte doing the 5-second countdown. And the stalled ball goes to the Brown keeper, who sees a no bludger situation, driving down the field, tackled, and scores on the medium hoop. Score is now 50-40 for Brown. And Carson Asua, a little worse for that drive, subbing out for Tommy Flathers.
Asua.
Right, Asua, sorry. I've been saying his name as Asua for so long, I'm trying to switch.
Yes, UVM was a ball coming up now. We're back to number 6 Atkinson. See if they can pass.
Good. Move together, Eric and Spencer. Yes. That's it.
Flathers loudly calling out his movement, helping his team adjust around him.
Our ball now goes behind, able to block was number 3. Our pass goes back up. UVM still has ball, over to number 6 Atkinson again. All right, seeing if there's a lane. Nope. UVM playing very patient.
Creative dodgeballs.
UVM was no beaters right now.
And Tyshawn Hattori Lindsay manages to hold on to his ball. Flathers picks up the ball off the ground, fighting with the UVM chaser for field space, driving down the field, no bludgers, wrapped up and tackled. UVM chaser is off broom. Flathers stands back up.
19 minutes!
Tackled, gets the ball out.
There might be a call there by
Picked up by Spencer Conrad.
A card.
And it looks like that went through. Chris Lecomte has been calling advantage and stops play.
Let's play. Come on, number 6. It's the yellow card. Penalty time is negated by the goal. Goal is good.
Good work,
Brown University goal is good. And there's a yellow card on, was that UVM
number 6, the
Yeah,
keeper.
so make sure you put in yellow
Number 6
Use the
Atkinson.
gold on.
Good shot,
Yellow.
Spencer. Hey, way to pick that up. Let's go.
Oh,
Let's go.
goal.
Go by 11.
Yeah, goal was by 11. Spencer Conrad.
Score is now 60 Brown, 40 UVM.
19 minutes!
That's it, right? Is that it? Can you...
19 minutes into this game. Play is going to stop in another minute of game time. Brown currently holding control. Probably looking to play conservative beater play so that they can maintain beater control into the start of the
Waffles over to
game.
number 7. Passes behind. Oh, and a
Whoa!
shot by Carter Brazil. Great shot. Right on the top hoop. Brown's goaltender is getting caught out on the rotation again.
Number 8. And 50.
Brown was the last possession now.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 minutes. We just want control, beaters. We want control, beaters.
And that is
Brown
20
coach
minutes.
Eric Berglund yelling that he wants the beaters to keep control. Unfortunately, Brown gives up control in order to get the goal there. Will Richardson for Brown scoring on the short hoop, but Brown is going to come out of the stoppage with only one dodgeball, and beater Hattori Lindsay off Brown.
George.
I know the penalty time was negated by the goal. I just want to make sure that we got the The card still counts, so just come over here and
The number 6 is on 2.
Oh yeah, Chris, what do you do for blue cards for penalty time negated by the goal?
I mean, you can write them down. Depending on the card, you can try to have it.
Yeah.
One example of a group dislodge. A blue card, you can do it recklessly, and a yellow, you can do it once.
Right.
So,
The only time you can pick up a ball in field is the quad ball right after the goal. You can get
But if it affects like flow of play and they're playing a slow offense anyway, do you usually just leave it?
We can discuss it over there.
Okay.
You cannot touch it unless it's the quad ball and the other
Some
piece
nice
that's
head ref
forward.
discussion
That's
there.
if you can give it back to you.
Yeah, that is what I said.
Head refs on.
That is what I said. That is exactly what I said. You were doing a perfect
If it goes out of
impersonation
bounds,
of
you
what I said.
put it on the
It's
side.
fantastic. It's like very
No,
impressive.
I think you were in
That wasn't. Yeah, exactly.
W.
Hey team, do we have a whistle I could use? Someone's giving me power.
No, damn it.
You might have the electronic. No, we didn't. Don't we have the electronic one?
You might. It's just your
Legal name. I snuck that Olay in there. My bad.
Seeing a very close game between Brown and UVM. Slight advantage. Score is currently 50-70. Brown in the lead by 20 points.
Brown scoring mostly off drive so far, but they've shown that they can pass well. And UVM really moving the ball well around the hoops to find that opening, either to shoot, catching the Brown goaltenders out of position, or to dunk on one of the side hoops.
So the set score is going to be 130 points.
Can you guys get a set score?
Let's go.
Nick Cooper is the snitch. And Seekers are going to be entering the pitch 10 seconds after play starts.
You might have to do that
Here in the
camera
next
for a
few
bit,
seconds.
Bradley.
What's up?
This one is for Snitch, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, keep that one on snitch. I'll keep this one on Quaffle.
It's on? They're both on.
I believe it is.
Oh, yeah.
Midline is this line, guys.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. My fault.
Score table's a little off center.
What was your name?
Who's calling me?
What's up? Oh, go for
And
it.
we have our camera people back now.
What's up,
Who's
Chris?
counting down for the Seekers?
I can.
Excellent. So the 10-second count's going to come from behind you? Okay, so don't worry about that.
There's like no zero on there. So just put 13. I'll put 13.
Let's get eyes on these guys. You want me to follow the snitch or what?
Follow the quad ball.
Got you.
You can even zoom if you want. This is zoom.
Yeah.
Oh, you can get some nice action shots, yeah, if you can.
Can I zoom? Do I not have
Yeah.
colors?
Starting us off.
You want to keep the white.
7, 6, 5, 4,
UVM playing a nice slow offense.
1. Seekers release.
Maybe
Yeah,
Frank for the
Looking to
countdown?
keep the Brown beaters in the Quaffle game. Give their seeker a few looks.
Yeah,
Before-
both teams committing their dodgeballs to the flag runner here.
Tommy Flathers got a hand on the ball, but it looks like it went in anyways. Racked up by Boudreau. Chris Lecomte sending Boudreau back to hoops for contact from behind.
Thank you.
Incidental, so just a back to hoops rather than a yellow. Richardson passing to Chang. Chang looking for an opening, doesn't find one, passes back to Richardson. Richardson looking to drive, passing around the outside, tapping the ball to Flathers, and called beat before by Chris Lecomte. The ball passed through, but Flathers was beat before he scored. And another goal for UVM. The score is 70-70, tie game.
Yeah. We got to see the only positions there by number 22 forward.
Both teams need 6 to win, or 3 goals plus a snitch or a flag. Nonth Cassius facing off against Nick Cooper. UVM Seeker circling around the outside.
Hey, Meredith, you can tap him out before you go.
And
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Nonth Cassius
Keeping an eye on the UVM Seeker.
looking as much to block UVM off of Nick Cooper as to catch himself. Chang passing to Richardson. Richardson scared off by the dodgeball, passing to Flathers. Back to Richardson.
Box out. Box out. Good, Meredith. Good. Love that. Love
Flathers shooting. Hits the bar. Goes over. And Yifan looking for the ball in the back, but not able to get there in time. Carter Boudreau taking the inbound.
Hey, their beaters are on the snitch. Yup, be aggressive. Be aggressive. Keep them beater.
Nonth Cassius looking to take advantage of the time and backs off away from the snitch.
Be aggressive,
Nonth
Tommy.
Cassius cutting in,
Tommy, be aggressive.
looking to dodge, but just gets beat. Good wrap by Yifan. Another good wrap by Chang.
Jocelyn, good. Jocelyn.
Chris Lecomte.
Contact to the neck. Brown, number 5. Yellow card. 1 man in the box until UVM scores.
Chris Lecomte calling a yellow card on Brown chaser Jocelyn Chang for contact to the neck.
5.
On the whistle.
And UVM chaser number 12 driving past 2 or 3 Brown
great
players
moves by
getting the
number
goal
four.
there.
Number 12 on UVM.
The score is now 80-70 for UVM. UVM needs 5, Brown needs 6 to win.
Who's in the box?
Well, no one anymore, they scored.
Yeah, go.
Clear! You can go. Jocelyn, you can go. Jocelyn, you're off broom. Jocelyn, you're off broom. Go tag in.
Tag and sub. Tag and sub. Get back in here, Adi.
I was really confused about something like I thought they'd be here.
Will Richardson breaks up the drive, picks up the ball, looking to step away from the beaters.
UVM still has one dodgeball back.
Jocelyn
goes
Chang taking the left side of the field. Will to Yifan Gu.
That's fine. That's fine.
Get in front of the seeker.
Gu back to Richardson. Richardson drawing the beat, passing to Flathers, who scores! 80-80, tie game.
Get in there, Juno. Good.
Both teams need 5 to win. Brown has made a seeker sub. Now they have Junu Park and beat out by UVM.
They're going to keep their beater there. We're going to be aggressive.
UVM seeker playing slow and has been in for this entire snitch floor. Easily caught off broom by Nick Cooper. And
Junu was a great swat there for.
Fantastic bludger swat by Brown's seeker there.
Indeed.
I see an AR looking to call a
to
delayed
easily-
penalty against Brown. I don't know what that would be.
Does this camera not show like the time that it's been recording? No? Okay, cool. I just wanted to make because I was like, shit, did it not record?
Illegal
at all?
interaction. Illegal SWAT.
I
Brown,
have
number 10.
no idea.
Blue
Cool.
card.
It says recording at the top, so I'm
good.
assuming it is.
Chris Lecomte calling an illegal swat on the brown
Oh.
seeker.
I guess that swat might have been after
Entirely
contact with
sure
the body.
why it was illegal.
It looked very good from here, but
I guess the only reason it would be is if the motion of the swat was initiated after the player was already beat. And a little discussion about where that last dodgeball was when play was stopped. The ball is supposed to be reset to the player who held the ball. If the ball bounced from a throw after the play was stopped, so the ball just being returned to the UVM beater.
Ethan Glow with the ball down the right side now.
Gu looking for space, doesn't find it, passes back to Flathers. Flathers to Richardson. Richardson looking to drive.
There's very few beaters in right now.
Scores through the short hoop, eyeing the beater the whole time, daring that UVM beater to throw the ball at him. Manages to drive all the way in, using UVM chasers as kind of a shield against the UVM beater.
Indeed. In that case, you do need to get ahead of defenders there.
Score is 90-80 to Brown. Brown needs 4 to win.
And UVM needs 5.
You're off broom. You're 10. You're off broom. You have to tag.
Juno! Juno!
10.
Juno! 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 No goals in the meantime.
That's why you come out higher. That's good.
And we're getting some great action shots on the flag runner there.
Y'all heard that? Yeah. Cool.
Please.
Turn the camera.
Cameras.
Okay.
Oh, camera reception. Let's do this.
Oh.
Well, what if we do this? What will happen?
UVM player standing up. Always good to see.
Set score should be 13, no?
Yeah. Yes, that's correct. Set score is 130.
It's not. I was like, a lot of games.
We lost our 3.
Not a lot of games. Actually, is that like old interval?
Yeah.
There, is that better?
Commentator.
All right, UVM coming up. Sorry, Brown on offense now.
Passing to Jocelyn Chang. Back to Will Richardson. Meredith Chang taking advantage of immunity to pick up the ball.
Oh.
And
And the ball came off someone who was off.
goes out of bounds.
Indeed.
Tommy Flathers looking to contest the ball. Passing into Carter Boudreau. Flathers retreats back into the zone.
Ooh, and Juno Park still on broom despite that pull.
You have stops. You have stops.
Indeed.
Back center. Back center.
Park getting beat. Stepping back to his hoops, tagging in, looking for another shot. Boudreau. Flathers stepping back into the zone when pressured by the UVM beater.
That is an easy pass to the side hoops.
Player 32
Player,
named.
32 runner. And great positioning there to seize the open hoop with no defenders.
Tie game once again, 9-9. Both teams need 4 points to win.
Catch here will be very decisive on either side.
Flathers with the ball, passing to Will Richardson. Will Richardson eyeing the top hoop, decides against it. Holds onto the ball after an attempted strip by the UVM keeper. Passing to Gu.
Here we go, Juno. Here we go.
Out to Chang. Chang back to Gu. Gu looking for an opening. Back to Chang. To Flathers. Flathers wrapped up. Escapes the wrap. Passing to Richardson. Richardson slowing the possession, and
Get back, Tyler. Get back.
looks like there was a pass after beat somewhere in that sequence of passes. Chris Lecomte giving the possession to UVM. UVM wrapped up, passing out. Flathers picks the ball up, looking to run. No one's in front of him. Put the ball through. The question is whether that dodgeball hit the ground before it hit Tommy Flathers. It definitely made contact with him, but it was low. It's hard to see from this angle whether it got his foot.
Tools there, even when you're all the way in behind defense. You never know when there's a dodgeball coming in.
And that's going to be a heartbreaker for Brown if it's called no good, because Tommy was there in space to score before the ball was in play.
We have one foul on the play. Illegal contact, two-handed push. Box for 8. It's a yellow card. 1 minute in the box until Brown scores. Second, the player was beat before. No goal.
So Chris Lecomte is calling a yellow card against UVM, which guarantees a turnover of the ball back to Brown. But Tommy Flathers, the player who scored on that last play, was beat before.
But Brown
So now
does
the
get
ball
quad ball
goes to
back.
Jocelyn Chang,
To Will, their beaters right here. Be smart.
who's going to be immediately pressured by a beater. Attempting a pass, swatted out of the air, picked up by UVM keeper, who resets once, twice.
Oh, and a
Two
illegal
resets.
reset there by UVM.
Illegal reset. Turnover 2
So the UVM keeper there crossing over the reset line twice in quick succession.
Good defense.
You cannot cross back over the half line 2 times in the same possession.
Can she play Will or Tommy here? Can she play Will or Tommy here? Is this a fresh drive?
You can make that draw.
Hair flat on the back of my head.
Rebound. On the whistle.
Head coach Eric Bergman checking that his player can pass back into the keeper zone, which usually isn't allowed, but there's an exception in the first action
no
of a
beaters now
possession.
for
You
Brown,
can pass
who's
back
looking
into
to
the
drive.
keeper zone. Tommy Flathers passing to Will Richardson, scores on the medium hoop on the outside. Score is 100-90. Brown needs 3 to win. A snitch catch would end the game for them, and it looks like Park might have it.
But it might
There
be
was a
beat before.
dodgeball in the air somewhere around there. The refs are going to have to decide whether that dodgeball made contact with Park before he managed to pull.
Well, if the pull is good, then that would be game.
It was a great effort either way.
Under review. The player was beat before. No catch.
Head ref Chris Lecomte ruling that the catch is no good.
Do it again.
Park was beat
Also, we have
before the
subs if
catch,
you need them.
Rebound. On the whistle.
but a fantastic effort. UVM looking to play slow, maybe a little scared after that near catch, trying to give their own snitch some time, or their own seeker some time with the snitch.
Brown, UVM passing well, looking to create another open hoop situation. No beaters for them now. UVM trying to drive.
Chang
Oh, and UVM to get around all the defenders.
Tie game once again, 100-100. Both teams need 3 to win or a snitch catch. Anant Cassius guarded by and beat out by UVM.
And both teams now, these 3 goals or the catch to win. And Brown,
Yeah,
he's
Eli,
having
just
the
focus on
situation where
Quaffle with
their-
this camera. The other one's getting snitched.
where their keepers are not quite in position.
I believe so, yes.
On defense, leading to a lot of easy shots conceded.
Flathers to Goo. Goo back to Flathers. Flathers looking for a shot. Tosses over to Will Richardson.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
A dodgeball in the area. Looks like it got Will.
Help her
Goo
out.
to
Help her out.
Chang. Back to Goo. Back to Chang. Looking for space. Under a lot of pressure by UVM. Passing to Flathers, who retreats away, drawing contact from behind, forcing the UVM keeper to disengage. Passing to Will, misses the pass. Ball's on the ground. Will picks it up. Will Richardson. And drives in and scores around basically 3 UVM chasers.
Brown haven't made any chaser subs in a while. So they might need to keep it that way, unfortunately, for gender rules. during switch on pitch. But either team will, if with a catch, ends the game. So
Score is 110 to 100.
UVM splitting their dodgeball right now is one on the flag runner and one on offense.
UVM passing around the outside.
UVM was great passing. Again, finds the corner.
Pressured by Chang.
And the shot just goes no
Ball
good.
calling no good. Looks like the ball passed about halfway through the hoop, but didn't make it all the way through. And if the ball doesn't pass all the way through the hoop, then it doesn't count. It was close. It
was very
passed
close.
part of the way through, but it didn't go all the way through.
Well, the head ref makes the calls, so.
Jocelyn Chang passing to Tommy Flathers. Flathers stepping in, taking his space, looking to make a move. Screen set by Gu, gives Tommy the opening he needs, scores on the top hoop. Next goal wins for Brown University.
UVM still needs 3. The catch here will win the game for either.
I just want to give massive credit to Yifan Gu there. That was a fantastic screen to give Tommy Flathers that opening.
Force the beaters to you. Ananth, I want you defending. Go, be aggressive, Chasers. Tommy, go. Go. Yes.
Brown coach Bergland encouraging Ananth Cassius, Brown's seeker, to play a defensive seeking game because Brown only needs 1 quaffle point in order to win this game.
Okay.
And now they have the ball again. Beater's looking to sell out.
Finish it, Will.
Oh, and one beater on the.
Will
Oh,
Richardson
and the
shoots, hits the bar, knocks the hoop over. And broken up by UVM. Still battling for the ball is Jocelyn Chang. And UVM passes off to their keeper. The keeper's possession cannot be contested in their own zone.
Oh, and Meredith Chang moving up with the dodgeball right now. Oh, and good tap there to get up on the 27 out on UVM.
Keep going.
Carter Boudreau passing around Tommy Flathers. And ball goes out of bounds. Brown gets the inbound.
And that's a timeout, I
Good
believe.
check there by head ref Chris LeCompte. Brown calls a timeout, but Chris LeCompte delays the timeout until the face-off between Snitch Nick Cooper ends and the UVM seeker is on the ground before stopping play.
Definitely makes sense for Brown to take a timeout there. Their chasing crew has been the same for the entirety of Switch on Pitch, and they have not changed at all. But it might have been about 15 minutes. I amend that. 13 minutes and 37 seconds on the clock. On the official game clock. Well, you know, close to 15 if you take account of stoppages.
Nick's doing pretty well today. UVM almost got.
That catch, that Brown catch was good, but it was just beat before.
It was really heartbreaking.
How much more time do we have on the?
So,
Not my job.
Eric Bergland looking to dial in his team's focus.
No, I did not.
Brown here knowing that if they can just get one more goal, they'll win. Over.
Do you do the timeout timing? Do you do the timeout timing? Yeah. It's vibes. Yeah. 10 seconds. Sure.
Let's go.
120, 100. No, UVM still needs 3.
Oh,
That's our SR.
I thought they need 2. What's?
That is 130.
Yeah. What does UVM have? Oh, they have 100. I thought they needed 2.
Which one?
Okay. My mistake. Brown has 120. UVM has 100. A snitch catch wins the game for either team, and any points win the game for Brown.
All right, Flathers coming up with the quad ball now. Brown's chasing crew still unchanged the entirety of Snitch on Pitch.
But rested up because of that stoppage. Flathers to Chang.
Has the ball moving to the left.
Chang taking the space on the left side of the field, passing to Will Richardson, back to Jocelyn Chang. Up top to Tommy Flathers.
They do not get past you, none.
Aggressive beating by Brown, looking to force an opening. Will Richardson shooting over the top to Tommy Flathers. Tommy Flathers puts it in.
The goal is good.
And the goal is good for Brown University. Chris Lecomte calling the end of this game. Brown has reached the set score.
Some great ball movement
Final
there by
score.
Brown at the end.
Brown University 130 points. UVM 100.
Nice work.
Thank you.
I don't know what I was doing.
Hey, line it.
Well, thank you all for watching.
Line it up. Meet him at half.
John, do you know how to make this not be live?
Yeah, beyond who's playing next? I think it's regardless, it's UVM versus, well, it's Brandeis versus someone next. So
UVM.
Yeah, I think Brown's
say in two.
off this next game.
Yeah.
Yep.
You probably want to set up, right?
Okay, good job, John.
Excellent.